All right, let's head out to Grass Valley because a historic gold mine, it could be reopening there, but hundreds of locals say that they do not think this is a good idea. And today they made their voices heard by showing up in droves to the Nevada County Planning Commission. Our Jeannie Nguyen was at the meeting today and gives us a better look at what they all had to say.
We have been here all day, and as you can see behind me here, there are hundreds of people here. A majority of them are here to oppose the reopening of the mine, and they want their voices heard during today's Planning Commission meeting. But the CEO behind the company that wants to reopen this mine tells me he truly believes this will be beneficial to the Grass Valley community.
This mine has a very long history since 1865 and has produced a total of 2.4 million ounces of gold.
This is the Idaho-Maryland mine in Grass Valley, an important part of the history of the California gold rush.
It was producing 120,000 ounces of gold per year in 1942 and was the second largest gold producer by annual production in the entire United States at that time.
The mine closed for good in the 1950s, and then in 2017, Rise Gold Corporation bought it. Ben Mossman, CEO, says his company started immediately working to try to reopen it.
No one knows how much gold could be there because none of drilling's been done, but it could be substantial.
To get this started, Mossman started going through the county to get approvals to start the process of reopening the mine. That process resulted in a full environmental impact report. And
please just say no to the mine.
No mine. Don't approve this mine.
More than 300 people opposing the mine's reopening signed up to publicly speak during today's Nevada County Planning Commission meeting. The commission's goal is to ultimately recommend the Board of Supervisors if they should pass or deny Rise Gold's permit to start the reopening process. During today's meeting, the Planning Commission got a chance to ask environmental consultants to clarify the impacts this would have around the area.
500 tons of mineralized rock.
The environmental impact report was completed in December and is about 10,000 pages long. While Rise Gold says they will do everything they can to make this the most environmentally friendly mine, people like Tony Laria think differently. He says he lives about a mile from the mine and believes it will severely impact his water supply.
4 million gallons a day being pumped out of our aquifers. With the fractured bedrock that there's no guarantees, and there's no way to predict how that water will travel. The only thing you can predict is gravity. Gravity will draw down to the lowest point, and many of our wells will go dry.
On top of those concerns, Laria believes this will drive away visitors to Grass Valley coming to seek an escape from the city life.
The money comes from the tourism. They love the Yuba River. They love the nature here. No one will come to a mining town and try to smell the toxic air.
But Mossman says he believes this area will benefit from a new type of business.
You have your employees are spending money in town, and your company's spending money. It adds up to $50 million per year in new local spending, which creates an additional 300 jobs.
Even with the possibility of hundreds of new jobs to the area, young people like Walter Helvin believe it'll have the opposite effect of what Mossman predicts.
I don't think bringing in jobs with a mine is the best way to do that. I think considering wildfire preparedness and a lot of other issues like creating conservation easements and other kinds of ways to preserve environmental space and open space in this county and across the rural and urban places is a better way to bring in jobs or do something of that kind.
Regardless of the criticism, and with gold costing more than $2,000 an ounce today, Mossman still firmly believes this can only help the community.
Because there were so many people that signed up to speak during today's meeting, county staff believe that this meeting will have to extend until tomorrow. An ultimate decision will still have to be made by the Board of Supervisors, and that will happen no later than August.